Oh, Kyle Orton, it is so good to have you back. It was not the same without you, man.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Now, I'm not mad or anything, but I know you weren't here last week because you're working out with some NFL teams, and I gotta tell you, when I thought I might have lost you to Jerry Jones, it was awful. So I will never, ever take for granted what you do here. You are the best.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just hungover last week and I overslept.
Now that is the Kyle Orton I know and love.
It's good to be back.
Hey everyone, welcome to Semi-Elite. I'm Susannah Collins. Well, if you didn't get the memo, it is officially the season of the backup quarterback. In week 3, we saw Brandon Weeden, Jimmy Clausen, and the brothers McCown all starting under center for their respective teams. Now, there were some valiant efforts. Brandon Weeden, I am looking at you. But for the most part, the results, not so good. Now, it's easy for us to sit here as fans and point our finger at the backup QB and list all the reasons why he stinks and it's all his fault. And you know what? That's really not fair. Well, except in Jimmy Clausen's case. It is a thankless task being a number 2, and sometimes I don't think these guys get the respect they deserve. You know what? Backup quarterbacks are people too, and they have feelings. So here are a few things that we should keep in mind when our number 1 guy goes down and we are left with Plan B.
Plan B? That shit don't work.
Number 1, they are backup quarterbacks for a reason. If they were any good, they would have Ryan Mallett's job. Am I right? They don't like being in this position any more than you like watching it. But it's the job they were hired to do. Let's keep expectations realistic. Number 2, oftentimes there is a serious lack of preparation in these situations. When I was in high school, I was in a production of Godspell, and the guy playing Jesus got suspended for fighting or something like that. Anyway, the understudy had to go on with very short notice, and you know what? That show sucked, even though it was that guy's job to know what the hell was going on. This is exactly the same thing. Number 3, the backups don't want to suck. They want to be good. They want you to like them. It goes right back to my first point. I guarantee you, when these guys were kids and somebody asked them, what do you want to be when you grow up? None of them said, oh, I want to be the guy wearing the baseball hat, carrying the clipboard, walking up and down the sidelines, pretending like I know what's going on.
That's exactly what I said.
I actually believe that.
Best job ever.
Speaking of backup quarterbacks, the Steelers are yet another team who are going to be showcasing their backup QB in Michael Vick, with Ben Roethlisberger set to miss 4 to 6 weeks with a knee injury. But hey, Pittsburgh fans, I got some good news. 2 words, Le'Veon Bell. Your stud running back is back and eager to prove that he is even better than he was last season. I got to sit down with Le'Veon and get to know him a little bit. We talked about his hopes, his dreams, and how he achieves those Instagram-worthy abs.
Le'Veon. So, pretty impressive second season for you last year, but you said that you hadn't even scratched the surface.
You know, I feel this is the best shape I've ever been in my life, you know, being the strongest, you know, being the quickest I've ever been.
Are you like, what did I read, like 2.8% body fat?
I was 2.9. 2.9% body fat.
Me too, yeah. So your Instagram is literally, it's either your dogs or you with your shirt up. Like that's like pretty much it. Both of which I am totally fine with, by the way. How do you even get that? It's not even like, it's like a 12 pack. It's not a 6 pack, it's a 12 pack.
I mean, it's not, even last year in my rookie year, I always practiced with my, you know, with the crop top. But it's just like now that my abs is like so good, people take more pictures, you know, and
I want to be able to say that one day.
You know, so
now
it's
my
like
abs are so good. I just
you know, now people love it, so I kind of post it all the time, and you know, to show people that, you know, I put in a lot of hard work.
We're gonna do like a little like either or thing. So like I'd be like apples or oranges, and you would say, what would you say? Apples or oranges? Apples. Okay. Cake or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Pizza or cheeseburger?
Pizza.
Taylor Swift or Katy Perry?
Taylor Swift.
Ooh, Swiftie. Jordan or LeBron?
Oh.
Yeah.
Jordan is the greatest player ever, but LeBron is my favorite player.
Okay. Hey man, this has been really fun. Thank you for sitting down with me, and I feel like I got to know you, and I feel like we could be friends.
Yeah, most definitely.
Last call.
last call. All right, this one goes out to Bruce Arians. Bruce, I love you. I love what you're doing in the desert. You have one hell of a team. But for the love of God, why was Carson Palmer still on the field late in the fourth quarter when you were up by 40 points? I mean, I know the guy is playing like he's 28 years old, but his knees are collecting Social Security. You are playing with fire when you have him out there during garbage time. You know that whole backup quarterback situation I was just talking about? How did that work out for you last year when Palmer went down? Not so good, did it? No, it did not. No, it did not. Whew, that felt so good. You guys, thank you so much for watching Semi-Elite. Kyle Orton, AKA the best backup quarterback ever, and I will see you next week.